Hey guys, so let me tell you something about what no mentor, no business coach will tell you, and it's not by purpose. It's actually kind of accidental that this doesn't get mentioned because it's truly life changing when it's so effective to know this. It's what happens in the story of your mentors that they tell you about. They tell you about them so you can know them. For the purposes of building rapport with you so you can trust them, which is all good. But what's camouflaged in the story is what lit them up to go and do what they did. And I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, your mentor, if he's actually truly successful, he had somebody that pissed him off relentlessly through his journey. And that's how he was getting mad clients. That's how he was retaining them. That's how he was getting more business. There's got to be some factor into making you break that barrier that is extremely difficult to break. I'm telling you right now, it's not easy. It's not easy to break the barrier. It's not easy to make 1.2 million bucks in 5 years as a one-on-one trainer with no help. You know, it's not easy. Something's got to happen to you. And it's what happened to me. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna highlight the part that gets camouflaged. It literally goes above, like it'll go over your head. You won't ever notice it. You won't ever give it any attention. You won't ever give it any thought. You should ask your mentor, tell me what he did. Tell me what the fuck he did. How did you stay so fucking disciplined? That's not normal. Year in and year out. The owner's sister would ask me, man, you're here like morning through the night, and then on Saturday I have like 8 or 9 more in the morning. I have 8 or 9 clients back to back. She's like, you're here just like 24/7. I'm like, yeah, I know, I gotta be. No one asked me why. No one asked me like, what was it that was making it? And it's kind of awkward for me to say what it really is, you know. So some people did ask me like, what's your strategy? I'm like, yeah, you know what, you gotta be consistent, this and that. No. Somebody got on my nerves, and they really pissed me off, and for that, I made them pay for it through just crushing. I wasn't even on the map. So this is what happened. This is what happened to me. The first day that I joined a one-on-one private training facility, I meet the trainer. I guess he was the busiest trainer in the gym, and I had no idea like what anyone was doing. I was brand new to it. I was a private trainer in people's homes. You know, I was training them outside. I was a trainer in Bodies in Motion. I don't know if anybody knows about that gym, but I was a trainer at Bodies in Motion at one point. You know, and before that I was a trainer at 24 Hour Fitness and all that. You know, so I learned all my sales techniques from there. So, and which served me. That was the initiator. But what really drives someone to succeed, that driver, is that motherfucker that got on your goddamn nerves. That's what it is. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. The first day I went there, he was all welcoming, he was all cool, and then he said, are you coming to the party tonight? And I said, no, what party? He goes, oh, I guess you're not invited. I'm like, that's a very strange way to talk to someone that just joined the gym, and I didn't say nothing. You know, he closed the door on me, and then I was about to leave anyway, but you don't close the door on somebody when they're standing right there after telling them that you're not. Anyway, you guys get the point. So this guy, I had no idea why he was being that way until I realized that you can get a Yelp under the same address along with like 17 other fucking trainers there. You can get a Yelp under the same address, and then it made sense. I'm like, this is why he was pissed, because this is not a division here. I thought everyone got their own clients, which they did, and you had to, but it was on one major platform. Let's not kid ourselves. It's Yelp or bust. I don't care what anyone says. 95% of trainers out there, if you don't have a Yelp account that's thriving, and I'll get into all that and how to set all that up later, but if you don't have a Yelp account that's thriving, you're not gonna make it. You're just not gonna make it, right? So let's be real. So anyway, it took me about 6 months to climb up to number 9. He's number 1. Remember, this guy's really threatened by me. he tried to derail me in so many ways. One time we're at a party, one of the trainers' birthday at a bar, and this guy, I guess it was accidental, I guess, but I got tripped. And this was early on, so I can't really, start anything. And so I'm like, this is getting pathetic, So I wasn't drinking that night. I just went home, and I worked on my business even harder. And then so 3-4 months after that, and he's like mad trying to get reviews. He's trying to stay ahead of me where I had already passed him. It took me about 9 months to pass him with the reviews because he started to get fucking hella reviews. I started to get hella reviews to the point where I surpassed him, and I got the #1 ranking on Yelp. And in the meantime, I'm just getting so many clients that I don't know how to fucking fit them in my schedule anymore. So this is what I did. This is another thing that happened because of this guy. I started to train people only half an hour, and I doubled my prices because the fucking demand was so high for me. So that's a quadruple income for my time and value, right? So the time and the amount of sessions I did was the product of that equated to such a high amount that at some points I made $30,000+ a month. I had like 4 months like that. I've made over $300,000 in a year, and then I made like, I think $1.3 million within 5 years time. And it was all because of this guy. So make no mistake, it's gotta be someone that desperately wants to derail you, and there's gotta be a platform that you gotta compete with him on so both of you can see it, you can keep score on the daily. It doesn't rest, you can't rest. It becomes extremely easy once you got this type of thing going. You have this driver that's just keep forcing you to go, right? You're going, you're enjoying it, you're getting a satisfaction, it's almost like a sick satisfaction, but it's healthy because you're making money, right? If you're gonna do something like at this extreme, you better make sure you're winning in something that's good, right? Making money. Anyway, that's what I gotta tell you guys today. I'll be in touch. Peace.